Hey yo, welcome to the State Road Show. So in this video, I'm going to talk about when I was in a therapeutic community institution and what led me getting into a fight with the other biggest dude on the block and what the fuck it was over. How petty it was. So let me give you a little background on this place. So in this place, we could wear our street clothes. There was no jumpsuits. There was no blue shirts and tan pants or blue pants, whatever you wore inside the jails. You got to wear street clothes. So we're going through day to day, this and that. You know, everybody gets sent in clothes, sent in sneakers, this and that. You know, and of course, just like the street, people had, you know, hotter shit than other people. You know, some people would have Jordans, some people would have New Balance. You know, some people would have Nikes, some people would have Filas, shit like that. You know, and then went up to, you know, the shirts and the pants and all that shit. So one day we go to lunch and we had eight people in our room. It was bunk beds. It was a big ass room. It was a real comfortable environment, man. Clean as shit. All we had to do was go to group in the morning, and then we had the rest of the day to do whatever the fuck we wanted. Go to the gym, play basketball, which I did a lot. You know what I'm saying? You went to every meal, you know, but you just had to go to these groups. And you got to go to the counselor's office, and every counselor in there was bad as shit. This place was called CEC, Community Education Center. It was right before you're about to go home. I was about to go home off a 3-year sentence. So anyway, we come back from chow one day. I think it was lunch. We come back, and this dude Ortiz, who I got real cool with. Ortiz, you ever see this video? What's up, bro? So this dude Ortiz goes in his shit, and he finds out a pair of jeans and his radio was stolen. So like, you know, we're checking like everybody's bunk in the room, because we didn't go for that stealing shit in our room. You know, we always made sure if something was missing, we always made sure nobody in our room took it. And then we would start like branching out, investigating who the fuck stole something from our room. But it really didn't go down like that. So it was kind of a surprise. So there was this dude on the block who, me and him were the two biggest dudes. Like I'm 6'3.5", he's 6'4". Like we were just the two biggest dudes on the block, and we didn't get along. Like, you know, that's how it gets sometimes. Like, you know, the two biggest dudes sometimes don't get along unless they're friends or whatever. I don't even know why we didn't get along. We just didn't mesh. I didn't like him. He didn't like me. You know, it was just like that. It was like that for weeks. I was only in here for about a month. So we start investigating the room. Nobody in the room had it. This is when True Religions were like the popular jeans and shit. This was like 2017, the last time I was locked up. So we started investigating and shit like that. And there's always somebody that stays behind from chow, that don't go and this and that, and they watch the block. It's usually like the leader of, like, you know, it's kind of like the block rep. You know, they run the block, they rat on everybody, you know, this and that. So like basically an extra cop. So anyway, he comes into our room and says, "Yo, I seen such and such go into your room and come out." So I'm like, "You see him carrying anything?" He's like, "Nah, I didn't see him carrying none." So he must have had it under his shirt, or what's, you know, people were slick like that. So I'm like, "Damn, it's this dude." So I'm like, "What's up?" We going over there. Now this dude always walked around with another dude who was Muslim, and he had tattoos all over his face, like not like any kind of creative tattoos or anything like that, any kind of images or anything. It was just words in cursive, like Muslim words in cursive. Like, it was fucking crazy. Like having a conversation with this dude was like reading a fucking book. But anyway, so I'm talking to him like, "What's up, bro? Like, let's go over there." And nah, man, it's only a pair of jeans and a radio. I'll get my girl to something. I'm like, man, fuck that. We let that shit go once in our room. Next thing, everybody got something stolen, and they got something of ours. Like, everybody in the room is gonna get something stolen by these dudes. I'm like, man, fuck that. So I decided to go in the room myself. So they were expecting it, dude standing up. So it was during like we were supposed to stay in our room time. So fucking like everybody knows what's going on because it's a small community, this and that. And I'm like, I'm going over there and seeing what's up with dude. So I snuck. I was like, it was like 2 doors down. So I snuck out of my room and went 2 doors down. And like everybody's at their door and they see it and they see me sneaking in. Dude's ready for me. Already got his hands up. So I'm like, all right, guess there ain't no talking involved. So we start rumbling. We're standing there trading, mixing. His boy, Bookface, jumps into the shit, hits me from behind. Other dude hits me. The dude I was first rumbling. So at first, it was like just flashes. It was like I was in a fucking photo shoot. Until I stepped back and seen I was getting fucking rolled on. So I swung on his boy and missed. And went back to rumbling the big dude that I didn't like. So after that, after I swung on dude, because if I'd have hit him with that shit would have knocked him out. Like, I went all in for that because I was trying to erase one out of this situation, and I was the only one that went in there. You know, like, I don't hold it against the dude Ortiz. Like, you know, he just didn't want no smoke like that. Like, he was a street dude, but he was small. He was about 5'6". You know, he would have probably just been in the way in the situation. So after I took that big swing at dude, he backed off and started watching now. So me and him are mixing. Now, the policy of this place is you're about to go home. Like, they're setting you up for the street. Like, you get in any trouble in this place, you're going back to the jail or sometimes prison you came from. So I'm like, fuck it. This is already fucked up. I got marks on my face. He got marks on his face, this and that. So after the fight's over, I go back and I sneak back into my room. I go straight into the bathroom. Now, being white, and everybody knows this, we show everything from a fight. Like, I see my eyes swollen, and I've been in enough fights to know when my eyes gonna probably swole shut or at least be fucking black, and I'm not gonna get away with this. So like, this is over. Like, so fucking, I jump in the shower for some reason. I jump in an ice cold shower, thinking that would bring the swollen down, and fucking I'll be able to blend into this place. Ain't happening. They used to call them OCs instead of COs in this place because they tried to make it as non-jail as possible. But you got dudes coming from all kind of jails, so it's still fucking jail. Jail rules apply. You steal something from our room or whatever. I wasn't going in and fighting for Ortiz. I was going in and fighting for our room. You know. But yeah, so we go down for count. And I forget this lady's name. She was a real sweet black lady. She used to come in, do our count and this and that. And she sees me sitting there on the bunk with my tail over my head. She goes, "You all right, sugar?" That's how she used to talk. "You all right, sugar?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." She's like, "Look at me." I'm like, I'm good. I just, you know, I don't really feel good." She's like, "Look at me." So I had to. I looked up. She seen the marks on my face. Like I had like skid mark scratches, like this dude scratched me and shit, like a bitch. I would say I won that fight though, even though the dude tried to roll on me, and they got me with like 3 punches when he got in the mix. So anyway, they bring me down to receive and they put me in a cell. So the coordinator of that block comes down and says, "What happened?" I said, "No, I got elbowed playing basketball." She's like, "What happened?" I said, "I just told you what happened." She's like, "Damn, I knew you didn't like it here, but I didn't think you were going to fight just to get out of here." I said, "First of all, I didn't fight. Second of all, I wouldn't fight just to get out of this place. Like, this place is a lot better than prison." So anyway, I'm down there. I'm waiting for the transport van to come get me to take me back to the House of Corrections. Next thing I know, the door next to me pops, and they put the 2 dudes that I was just fighting in next to me. So they're in there and they're talking and I can hear them talking and this and that. I'm just sitting there, whatever. I'm going back to the fucking jail. I'm like, damn, like I really fucked this up. Like, I'm thinking about it now. So these 2 dudes are talking and they're like, "Rat ass motherfuckers," and this and that. So I get on the door. I hear "rat." I get on the door. I'm like, "Yo, bro, who the fuck you talking about?" Because I ain't say shit to nobody. He's like, "Nah, bro, I wasn't talking about you." All of a sudden, I'm bro now. Like, as soon as you show these dudes that, man, fucking, I'm not afraid of you, bro. I'll fight every single one of you. All of a sudden, I'm bro. Nah, bro, I wasn't talking about you. Like, motherfuckers pointed us out, said this happened, and they told them everything that happened. This place was full of rats. I made a short about it when a dude fucking told on us in the morning meeting about smoking in the bathroom. You can see it on my shorts or whatever. When snitching is accepted. It was just this place. But yeah, they wound up getting all three of us the fuck out of there. Because there was older dudes running around who wanted to keep the place clean and safe and peaceful and this and that. And they wanted all the trouble out of there. So we got the fuck out of there. So I went back to the House of Corrections in the hole, spent 2 weeks in the hole, which I'll tell you about my whole experiences in a different video. But yeah, man, that's what happened. When sticking up for your room gets you kind of rolled on, but not really, and sent back to the place you came from. So like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to become part of the State Roadshow community. Until next time, this is Kenzo. All love. I appreciate all the subscribers and all the comments I've been getting. I've been getting nothing but love. And remember, it's cuffing season. Don't give them no fucking reason. I'm out.